Well, from my YouTube channel for the Academy today, we just go dive into arakara. But before I just begin the video, I would just like to tell you that why am I talking about arakara? Now, I'm not just praising any kind of religion, right? But let me just tell you that we are spiritual beings having human experience. So actually, AI has just made to deplete the spirituality, but we must understand that we are actually spiritual, and being spiritual is our nature, right? We live in abundance, right? We just want to manifest the things. Even the universe itself is in the form of abundance. So abundance is our natural birthright, and being free is also our natural birthright. So somewhat when I just think about these spiritual beings, right, the arakara comes into mind, right? And why it is so much important, right? And why am I talking? Because I already experienced the effect. I know how it works and how it can change your whole mind, right? It's only just matter of making the sound as a part of your routine, right? Then you will definitely see the experience. You will know. Right? I already made about the video about Arakara 108 times on this channel only. And if you're watching this, then I would definitely recommend you to just comment the result when you just make this chant about Arakara. What is your experience? Right? Because I already know, right? And I believe that this can change the world. This sound can change the world. It has the power, right? And when I talk about spirituality, meditation is a first practice, right? And it's not about just going to do Himalayas or something. But meditation means is a peace of mind, right? It's a mindfulness, right? There is the effect. There is a spirituality. That's what I'm talking about. So let's dive deep into it, right? If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for a guild of positivity. So what is Arakara? So the Arakara mantra is a sacred sound used in some form of Hindu and Buddhist spiritual practices. It is often associated with the goddess Tara, who is a revered deity in both traditions. Tara is known for her compassion, wisdom, and ability to protect and guide beings through difficult times. So actually, you are manipulating, you are just changing your circumstances, you are just changing what you are going through. That you might find any kind of difficulty or any kind of problem, and that you can overcome. And when you overcome any kind of this difficulty, maybe whether it's financial or whether it's regarding to stress, anxiety, or any emotional problem, right? Any damn problem, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual, right? And when you just eliminate that negative part or eliminate the difficulty that you are having, then you enter into the abundance mindset, and then you enter into spiritual realm, which is the reality that we are spiritual beings. So this is the first time that is somewhat resonates with what actually the arakara is, right? So the mantra arakara is sometimes used as a seed or syllable or beach mantra, or you can say what you can say switch word, right? Sorry, I forgot switch word. So the mantra Haraka is sometimes used as seed syllable beach mantra for invoking Tara's energy and blessing, right? Each syllable in the mantra holds a significance, and it is believed to carry transformation power when chanted or meditated. So this is the essence, right? This is the reality, right? And so here is a breakdown of the mantra, right? There are two words that is being associated, right? I already talked. If you don't know about switches, then I definitely talked in one of the video how to manifest in a different way. I already talked about the Italian switch word and many other different methods through which you can help, which will help you to manifest the thing, right? So here is a back breakdown of the mantra, right? Ara, which represents the wisdom, knowledge, and insight, and Kara or Klim symbolizes compassion, action, and production. When combined, the mantra is thought to invoke the qualities of wisdom and compassion, helping practitioners connect with Tara's divine energy and receive her blessings. It's often recited during meditation, prayer, or ritual practices as a way to cultivate these qualities with oneself and to seek Tara's guidance and support on spiritual path. So this is the real essence, right, of the meaning of Arakara and why you must use, right, to manifest many different things. When you practice this kind of meditation, this kind of chant, right, then everything will be changed, right? Because you are making the alterations with the atoms in your mind, right? At the alpha level or theta level in your subconscious mind. So that is the power of this meditation of any kind of chant. That is the reason why in almost all the religions you are just asked to chant, right, and to meditate with certain mantra, because they are powerful and they carry its importance. It is having his own importance, right? So we must take meditation so seriously, right? And all these religious practices and all the spiritualities, we must take so much seriously, right? It is in depth, you don't know, right? Certain people are not aware, right? For example, if they are entering any kind of, what you can say, mosque or a temple or in anything, they will just take the things for granted, but you are not, you don't know there are energies centers and there are just the deities and some unseen energy, right, which is there, right? So you must respect that, right? and and that's why they are called holy places to meditate, right? And you can't just meditate into some just chaotic thing or something, right? And when you just practice meditation, it must be in the silence and there are some rituals you need to practice, then only you can meditate, right? So keep this in mind that meditation is so much powerful, right? And there are a lot of stuff you can do for meditation. It's not just only just the things that I mentioned is religious stuff, but you can just do meditation through your own only by observing the only, right? By just listening the sound only, by listening to your mind only, by listening to your breathings only. That is also the form of meditation. There are different form of meditations, right? And we can just dive deep into a lot of stuff. And when you just practice meditation continuously, right, your mind changes, right? Your brain becomes new. You just made a new connection in the brain, right? A neuron connection, right? Your brain will be new. That is the power of meditation. But we take all these things for granted. We even take the things for granted that we are breathing and we are alive. We are never grateful, right? What we focus is on the things which is not permanent, right? But this thing is permanent and this will remain permanent. Even if this entire universe will go, then also this thing will remain and no one can change that. Right? That's why we have just a priest or such a top level, what you can say, spiritual leaders like Buddha and Osho and Jiddu Krishnamurti, right? So that is the power, right? You must understand, right? We seek all the things from outside only, but we forget what lies inside. But what lies inside is very much important. You need to understand that. And when you understand, then your level will be up. You will be a next level human. But right now we are so much trapped into this matrix about AI and all the rubbish things, right? Which are just manipulating with us, and they are just making us lose, right? They are not even helping to reach our full potential, right? But you just eliminate all this kind of stuff and just focus on yourself and meditate, and then you are unstoppable, right? So the and arakara sound are a way to work with creative energies found in nature and universe to help manifest the things you want, whether they're material or inner in nature, right? So it also concerns with a kind of materialistic manifestation, wanting dollars, wanting luxurious cars, or any damn thing, right? So make sure that you just take a notes and you just are aware about this importance of that I'm trying to help you out, right? So this, right, so it plays with your creative energies as well as you can it will help you to manifest the things which are material, right? So how can they help what I want, right? So arakara, the quantum sound frequency especially moves with creative energies found in the sex center located below the navel or above the navel, right? Means it is in the sacral chakra below the navel, right? Located around the area of sex organs up to the center located between the eyes and eyebrows. There is a pineal gland here, right? It is located Agna chakra, third eye chakra, right? By moving this energy, you shift its expression from creating a baby into creating other desires such as home, job, relationship. This is the sound Dr. Pillai gave to Dr. Wayne Dare to share with the world. This is ultimate, right? So so you are channeling the energy, right, from the sexual energy to the creative energy, right? It's channeling. And so by moving this energy, you shift its expression from creating the baby into creating the desires, right? There is this and this. So this is the sound, right? I hope you understand. This is the most important one, right? The arakara quantum sound frequency specifically refers primordial sounds in the universe for creation and manifestation. Aura strengthens your imagination, Kara brings out the manifestation into physical reality. Together, they call on the primordial energies of the creation, fire and material forces. Yes, why fire forces? Because we are just from the base of the spine, we are creating this, right? So it is somehow linked with the sacral chakra and the what you can say, solar plexus chakra, right? So it rises from this far and up to way all to this the material thing, right? So make sure that you just take a note about this, right? And how can I learn to to use these sounds as a mind process? For the ah sound, sit quiet in a comfortable upright. So I told you that there are prerequisites, right? So you need to follow that. So for the ah sound, sit quietly in the comfortable upright position. You can close your eyes and better focus if it helps. You may do the sound silently or out loud. This sound is about the feeling and expression of joy and joyful creative energy. So enjoy your recitation of this ah rather than just doing it mechanically. So when you just watch this my video of created of arakara mantra of 108 time, I want you to just feel the energy and feel the vibration when you just meditate, not just hear the sound but also feel in your body that what you're going through, that it is important observation, right? Awareness. So at one point of time I would definitely say that meditation is also the form of observation only, the awareness only, how much you are aware, how much you are conscious about what is going on, right? So make sure that you watch the video about 108 repetitions of Arakara. It is already there on my channel, right? And it will help you, and you will definitely find changes in your life. And you do mention whatever you find helpful in the comments. I would definitely like to know, right? So to begin, focus on the area around the navel center. Feel the energy as you repeatedly say ah, right? Continue the sound as you slowly raise the energy from navel center into your pineal gland. Let the sound penetrate your pineal gland as you feel the energies in the pineal gland. As you continue the chant, now bring the visual image of what you want to wish to create at the pineal gland as you continue the sound. Then just enjoy the emotional satisfaction of your manifestation and end the sound. So this is the whole process actually discussed by Dr. Pillai. And remember that I'm not just talking about the sound arakara. I'm just also talking about the sound om, right? It's as well as the same thing, right? It is only also the channeling the energy from the base of the spine till the crown chakra. That is the om. Now om, you can split om into three sections. Ah um, right? And when you say ah then you are already raising from the navel. Like means you are speaking from the navel. The sounds come from the stomach and it goes up to this. Same goes with arakara, right? So it's all about the manifestation, right? Keep in mind that this process will be definitely useful and you can just implement into your life, right? So in this way, this visualization and this awareness and consciousness is very much important when you do this kind of meditation. Without that, you will not be able to manifest and harness anything into your life. It is a must, right? So I hope you get the things clear, and I hope this video helps, right, to bring a change in your life, right? And last but not least, for Oracle, simply repeat the sound while all the manifest relies on the joyful creative emotion for this mind process. You are not specifically trying to move your internal energy. Means you are not changing any kind of internal energy, but you're just creating the image, right? And just moving the stuff into existence, right? Which is just see, for anything to exist, there is two process. One, it takes place in mind, and next in reality, right? So what you are doing, that you are doing simultaneously both. At one point of time you are just visualizing while chanting the stuff, right? And so when you visualize, the picture is already into your mind, and you are at simultaneously you are reciting the sound. So this sound will help to that picture you are having it to mind into reality. So this is the whole process. I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you get what I'm trying to say, right? So make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you like the video. Like, see you in the next video. Till then, bye.